Hello friends! My journey to the Tiger 900 GT came after owning and accessorizing a CRF 250L, Africa Twin, and a KTM 390 Adventure. I plan on doing a comparison video later this year that will get into the details of how and why I chose the Tiger, but this video focuses on the great accessories I put on the Tiger. Before I start, be aware that I have photos, links, prices, and more on all this stuff hosted on my website, and you can find a link to my site down in the details section of this video. Even bone stock, these bikes are loaded with great options like ABS, traction control, heated grips, and my favorite, electronic cruise control. After gathering my list and searching the world over, reading articles and watching comparisons on aftermarket parts, I started buying, waiting, and installing, and the following outlines my results so far. So let's get started. I loved the Terra setup I had on my Africa Twin to be able to do multi-day adventure trips, and was excited to see that Shad USA now offers their Terra hard case setup in black, so it was a no-brainer for me to choose their full setup in all black to match the Tiger. I started by installing their top case mount that has an adapter plate made to match the Tiger without any modifications. I opted for their black aluminum mounting plate that not only looks great, but offers several strap mounting options. For those long rides, I opted for the 55-liter top box, which is the largest Shad offers. It allows me to store and lock 2 full-face helmets. Next, I installed Shad's awesome 4P side rack setup that is incredibly solid and even provides additional crash protection in the event of a tip over. I went with the black Terra setup and chose a staggered 36-liter side case for the exhaust side and their 47-liter case on the other side. This setup actually measures the same outside width on both sides and maximizes my storage capabilities. The Leo Events exhaust looked and sounded great on my Africa Twin and the KTM, but when I put their LV1 EVO Black Edition on the Tiger and removed the baffle, I found the sound I was hoping for. I added a Fish Moto spark arrestor insert that is approved by the USFS to make sure I am compliant when riding off-road. They also have cool covers to prevent water from going down the exhaust when washing the bike. I don't like the look of the antler mirrors that most bikes have, and after putting the PowerMat integrated mirror signals handguards on my KTM, that same setup was one of the first things I did on the Tiger. And now that they also offer brackets to stabilize everything, I'm really pleased with the end results. The integrated DRL and turn signals alternate with my stock signals, which is a great touch that will help traffic notice me more. And for the mirrors, you simply turn them to locate a view that works best. This bike is a significant investment and worth protecting. The SRC Moto crash cage offers a stout 1-inch tube with a 1/8 inch wall thickness, and the design flows perfectly with the bike. I had their skid plate on my CRF 250L, so I already knew that they made great quality, plus their skid plate mounts to much stronger mounts than others I've seen. Triumph offers a convenient TPMS option, but it is expensive and lacks the ability that my Phobos systems do, which enables me to reach over to my phone from the bed at night before I ride and see what my tire pressures are. It's great to have the same TPMS option on all of my bikes from a single location, and at $100 this option is one of my favorite first accessories on every bike. I first started seeing pivot pegs ads popping up in various locations and was intrigued, so I decided to try them out on this bike. They include spring-loaded pivoting action that actively tracks with the motion of the rider's feet, which will improve grip, comfort, and control while actively reducing impact and fatigue. Plus, they have a lifetime warranty. While searching for parts, I found a photo of Free Spirit's heat deflectors and visited their website to find out that they had a couple other items I was also interested in. They make collapsible foot levers that look much stronger, plus they add adjustability and look a lot better than OEM. They also make a nav mount that let me attach my TomTom to the windscreen's adjustment handle. I have my windscreen in its highest location and like it there, so I don't plan on constantly messing with it. One of the issues widely discussed about the Tiger 900 is the way the heat from the radiator fans direct the flow onto your legs, and these deflectors are made to help direct it up more, so I'm giving them a try. To address a wind buffeting issue that can arise from the fork area, I got the Pyramid wind deflector, which is lightweight aluminum. They make an infill panel for the side to help keep crap from getting thrown up on the back of my leg. Their steel brake caliper guards help protect my brake calipers and look pretty cool. After putting the quick shift on my Rocket 3 and finding out that I love it and use it all the time, this was one of the upgrades I knew I would be making. You don't have to hold the throttle wide open, you simply hold it in the same position and shift without the clutch. It doesn't remove the need and the desire I have for riding with and using a clutch, it simply adds to the whole shifting experience. The Bluetooth connectivity module displays and allows edits to a variety of things like phone, music, and navigation. When your phone rings, you can look at your dash to view info from your contacts to help determine if you want to take the call. It's also nice to be able to see related music info, and it's easy to change the track without having to reach for my helmet. The biggest negative comment has been about the difficulty in getting the correct connection order for the bike's toggle to adjust the volume affecting the headset. I removed the pairing of my phone directly to my helmet, and instead I paired both my phone and my helmet to the bike. I've used Heltech Electronics gear indicator on my sport bikes before, and their Thunderbox 2 allows me to only have to connect one wire to each battery post, and all of my other electronics goodies can connect to my Thunderbox instead. This allows all those options to be installed without having to worry about anything messing up any of my OEM electronics. And it's so much easier to simply push the positive and negative wires into easy snaps without having to solder, tape, or shrink wrap. I also added their brake light module to enable a flash of the brake lights to help people behind me to see it better. I generally purchase the best I can find, but I opted to go cheap on the headlight cover, the radiator guards, and the larger kickstand foot. Throughout the video, you may have noticed some of the custom decals I created to make my bike look more unique and to my taste. My wife and I spent over a week each night and 3 full days on the weekend to create and install them. If you can afford it, just go through one of the companies that makes kits, and most offer custom options. I bought the bike 6 months old, and the previous owner had just installed the 50/50 tires that you see in the pictures. So I'll try them and see how I like them. If I decide to go with something else, I'll update the results on my website. While on the topic of tires, I should point out that the Baja No Pinch you see advertised everywhere is an excellent choice for the ultimate tire toolkit. My website shows more on my tire kit and gear, plus any additions I make after this video. Please subscribe so YouTube can notify you when I post the next videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.